In this week's Parsha, we learn about the Yetzias Mitzrayim, the Exodus of Egypt, how God took the Jewish people out of Egypt in a miraculous way, led by Moshe. And what's interesting is that how many mitzvos we find in the Torah, how many good deeds we're supposed to accomplish in our life because of the Exodus of Egypt. Obviously, we're familiar with the Pesach Seder, when we sit down together Passover night and we relive the story and we eat our matzah and drink our wine and eat our bitter herbs, all to commemorate the story. But there's so many other mitzvahs that we are engaged in either on a daily or weekly basis. For example, the Kiddush that we make on Friday night, we say Zeichar L'Yetzias Mitzrayim, to remember the Exodus of Egypt. Or even more interesting is the final pasuk, the final verse in this week's Parsha talks about the importance of tefillin, and it says, the reason why we wear tefillin, you shall put tefillin on your arm and on your head. And the reason why you wear the tefillin, ki bechozek yad hotzianu Hashem miMitzrayim, because God took us out with a strong hand out of Egypt. Now the question is, why are so many mitzvahs associated with the Exodus of Egypt, and even more so tefillin of all things? How is tefillin something that is somewhat even remotely related to the story of our Exodus from Egypt? And there's a famous essay penned by the Ramban, the Nachmanides, a great commentary on the Chumash, and he writes this fascinating essay as follows. He said that if God were to perform a miracle every time somebody challenged our faith, and someone either said that God didn't exist, or he exists, but he's not really relevant, or he's not powerful, etc., and that God had to perform a miracle every time to dispute that, the world would be chaotic, because there would be all these supernatural events at all times going on, because we know there are so many people that are always and frequently going ahead and challenging our faith and challenging God's existence. So what God decided to do was perform one massive miracle, and we can always go ahead and draw strength from that. Of course, there are small miracles in life as well, but one absolutely a massive miracle like the Exodus of Egypt, which was followed by the splitting of the sea. And every time we go ahead and we refer back to those miracles, we get strength in our faith from that. So it's not only on Pesach that we do that, but rather when we lay our tefillin on in the morning, we don our tefillin, or when we make Kiddush Friday night, we have so many external reminders. It's not just that telling us about the Exodus of Egypt, rather it's giving us encouragement for our faith in our daily lives. Folks, in our lives, many times we're challenged with our faith, and many times we're left wondering how we can see God in our life and why sometimes his face is concealed from us. But let us draw strength from the mitzvahs that remind us of the Exodus of Egypt. And let us always remember that God did not take the Jews out of Egypt in that time, but he's with us today as well. Have a wonderful Shabbos.